From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Jordan James. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
It's a loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
60. Rocco 80.
Here's James running right. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
His game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They crossed midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
His first throw is an interception, taken away by the rookie from USC. And he's going to score a pick six, touchdown Houston. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. That's Io Manor with the catch outright. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Penix now. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
79 Bronco. Set up. Check smash. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19. Pioneer.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
46 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
They'll run. ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
On the shotgun, Penix.
Texans 8-yard line.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Quarterback of his renowned, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Running out of chances. Here's third and goal.
Go! 60 Vikings, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Control it.
They're going to run with Etienne. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. A 7-yard pickup that time. That brings up fourth and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal.
Here we go, shot. Rocco, 70. Warrior, 70.
They're going to try with Etienne. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans trim the lead to 1. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on fourth down.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud in the air to start us off. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
All right.
Stroud. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Collins got it left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Try to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 7.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Caught by Collins on the slant. And this does not get it. Left in short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
6 on the play.
Running for it, Mixon. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And this one does not go far. There's the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New set of downs from 37.
60 down. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, here's Penix. And he's got it. It's in close. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14, Texans 7.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Marvin Mims now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. First down throw by Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 14-7 game. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. From the gun, Stroud has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Tony. 19 Texans.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
Second down now, they need 7.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That won't be caught outright, it's incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that takes them to third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. He hits the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Stroud again. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Stroud to throw again on second. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, is throwaway.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Again, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Stroud going to go on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown Houston. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans tie things up at 14. some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Running with James. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Alec Io-Manor, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown.
At their own 18-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Offense up to the line fast. They go play action with Stroud. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now run, James. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 65.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Has Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here's Mims. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Oh, ready?
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now. And the clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go. Look the hot. 18. What's up? Yeah.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. Cut out left. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Oh, ready?
1st down, Stroud. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
On hit, man. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
First down now, ball at the 33.
On the quick, right? 18.
Shotgun now, first round. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
All right. 18.
Throwing is Stroud. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. 18.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Trying for the touchdown. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolves, 7 Pirates, 7 Trap 60, Trap 60. Street.
Penix on first down. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19, let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
To the air with Penix. Flush out now to his left. Going deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
79 Bronco. Cup 19. Cup 19. Check out.
Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. time for one, maybe two more snaps.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Ready up.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18. Riggs. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
And again, it's Penix. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. That will bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
The tight end in motion now. The half's going to begin with a mix and run. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hold on. Look at high.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. With 9 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Now, this way. 18. What's that?
A handoff from Mixon, running right. Rolling into enemy territory. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxon, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People die.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Shut up. 60 Eagles.
Give left side to James. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey,
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Texans' 43-yard line.
Check. Dragon 60. Scoop.
Throwing, Penix. Escapes out to the left. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Titans have the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shoots away from one. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Penix is going to throw for it. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Down the sideline past the 40. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His third total score in this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. This is James. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the 33-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Take off.
Penix now to throw. He finds Hell, right side. Get some space around midfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Offensive line fast.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running this with James. Way inside the 30. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
22 more yards. That's another Titans first down. First and 10.
Penix now on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18, head to 60, head to 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the shotgun, Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Amari Lassiter on the coverage.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Go street. 70 Timberwolf. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Third down, it's Penix. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Penix is going to throw again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Titans 32. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Penix now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ready up.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check smash, check smash. Come to me, it's me.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy street.
Throw here, 3rd down. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
And the Titans, 1st down.
It's Penix yet again. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Panther 11. Riggs. Cougar 19 Lion.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Titans 1st down.
James. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Penix here from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Titans 39.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
On play action, here's Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. Big man showing up the yards. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Titans 39. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going play fake with Penix. The tight end downfield, he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set, 1st and 10. They bring Collins in motion right. 1st down, Stroud. Pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. D. Alford getting there for the stop. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Titans in the dime, 3rd down, 6 DBs out there.
Let's go now. Ready.
Go with a design keeper. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
2-yard gain. It's
Trying to get in on the keeper. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Texans first down.
1st down, going back to Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
32-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Keeping it with Mixon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And it will be a 1st down, Texans.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Sujay. Here we go.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
All right.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
46. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Track 60.
Penix working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Going deep here for the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here's Mims. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, Tony. Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. And the floater falls to the deck. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
All right.
Stroud completes it quick. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
All right.
Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
46-yard line.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Running left is Mixon. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. He's making a bid for it. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Texans looking at a 3-0 start to the season. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. 18.
Mixon's going to get this off his own read. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Already. 18.
On the ground again with Mixon. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Okay.
And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
All right. 18. That's it. Good night.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The Texans set to punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. 18, 19, Tiger, 70 range, 70 range. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To the air with Penix. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Hits his running back. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Trying to set this up quick.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
70 Lions.
And again, it's Penix. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
That's good for Titans. First down.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Texans come away with a road win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Nashville.
Take it first, you keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something.